One of the biggest problems that's crippling millions of men around the world is their extremely low self-esteem. They don't think highly of themselves. And when you don't think highly of yourself, you conduct yourself in that way. You shy away from opportunity. You hold yourself back because you don't feel worthy. You talk negatively to yourself on a regular basis, and you are your own enemy. I don't believe in that. I don't believe you should live your life this way. Yes, we make mistakes. I've certainly made plenty of mistakes over the last few years. And it never feels good to make a mistake, especially when you knew better. When somebody advised you not to do something and you did it anyways. You feel a little bit stupid. But you've got you for the rest of your life. You're going to live with you for the rest of your life. People come and go, but you remain with you. And so you might as well like the person that you see in the mirror. Otherwise, you're going to live a life of absolute misery. You won't even be able to look at yourself in the mirror. That's a big problem. Learn to forgive yourself for the mistakes you made in the past. But don't live in the past, my brothers, don't. A lot of you guys, you still haven't forgiven yourselves for some of the things you did many years ago. Whether it was how you conducted yourself in a breakup and, oh, I should have said this instead of that. Or a deal that you almost closed, but it didn't work out. Just remember, fellas, one door closes and another opens. Another door will always open. Expect it. I don't wake up every single day to lose. I wake up every single day to win. Now, how exactly it will all come together, I'm not too sure on exactly how it will come together. But I do know one thing. If I show up every single day and I take productive action over a sustained period of time, I will see a result. And if this door closes, another will open. I will be rewarded. It is almost impossible to conduct productive action over a sustained period of time and not win. How it will come together is none of your business. Don't worry about the how. Just do the work. And the reason why a lot of guys have really low self-esteem is because they don't follow through on the promises that they make to themselves. You say you're going to do something and you don't do it. Of course you feel like a fraud. Of course you're not going to like yourself. I mean, you want to be able to respect yourself as a man. And the way you do that is by following through. Your word has to mean something. When you're a child and you say you're going to do things and you don't do them, people forgive you. You're a child. But when you're a grown man, especially when you're in a relationship with a woman and you have kids, if you say shit, it better mean something. Most importantly, because you want to be able to respect you. You want to be dependable to you. You want to be able to look at somebody in the eyes and say, yep, consider it done. Not, okay, I'll do it. And then deep down inside, you know you won't. No, it's a big problem. If you're not following through on shit, that's why your self-esteem is low. You boost your self-esteem when you say something and you do it. That's how you learn to respect yourself, and that's how other people learn to respect you, because they know your word means something. You know what? He's the kind of guy, when he says something, he just follows through. Whatever he touches turns to gold. That guy is he's a rainmaker. He makes shit happen. He always finds a way. Even if he doesn't have the answer, he always somehow finds a way. He knows somebody who maybe knows the answer. He's resourceful. He doesn't sit on his ass. You know, I made a video recently titled Why Your Woman Doesn't Trust You. I read a chapter from the book We're the Superior Man, and one of the reasons why your woman doesn't trust your masculine leadership is because you don't follow through on the things you say you're going to do. And so you might be frustrated and you might think, why is my woman mad at me? I told her I'd clean the garage and she's still mad. It's not that specific event she's upset about. It's the fact that your word don't mean shit. You delay shit. You're not serious. And so every aspect of your life suffers when you don't keep your word. If you set a goal, at least try, man. Don't go out there discussing your goals to your friends, or I intend on doing this, guys. This is my year. And then 6 months later, you're still the same old fucker. Ain't nothing changed. The only thing that's changed is you've got a new excuse now. And remember, fellas, I always say reasons or results. You either come up with another bullshit story as to why you're not where you want to be, or you get a result. You are respected when you are on the battlefield, engaging in battle. Not when you're sat on the sidelines stating what you intend on doing. Show me. If it's really important to you, show me. That's why I live by the phrase, I can show you better than I can tell you. I mean, I'm a big fan of saying something and then following through because you inspire people. Fucking hell, he said he was going to do it, you know? But you have to follow through. Otherwise, people are going to look at you and be like, yeah, this guy don't do shit. Just watch him, guys. He'll be in the same position in 7 months, in 8 months. You don't want to be that guy. And so if you're noticing that you're not following through on shit, stop talking about it to your friends and family. If you've been a talker for the last few years, for the last few months, shh, stop talking. Go out there, execute, show them that you're able to go out there and make things happen. People cannot deny numbers, data. If they're seeing, fucking hell, he's posted how many videos in the last 30 days? Oh, this one's got how many views? That's data. That will do the talking for you. Right? How many clients did you get? 5. That's what's going to talk for you. Your business growing. People see that, okay, this guy is actually making things happen. So if your self-esteem is low, it's because you're not following through. You need to make sure that you become the kind of person that finishes what he starts. And just remember, if it doesn't work out the way you intended it to, you're still better as a result of engaging in the process. And if one door closes, another will happen because we're going to make sure things happen. If there isn't a way, we're going to make a way. That's the mentality. We're not going to sit there and, oh, woe is me, and why is my life always like this? And we're not going to engage in destructive self-talk. Not at all. I'm going to support me because I've got me for the rest of my life. I'm going to live with me the most out of any person I ever interact with. I'm going to live with me the most. So I might as well like the guy that I see in the mirror. I might as well respect him at least. All right, you want to be able to hit the pillows at night knowing that, you know what, I gave it a good shot. When was the last time, fellas, really be honest here, when was the last time you truly went to bed knowing that you had such a packed day where you did absolutely everything you said you were going to do? And look, it's more than just showing up to work. I'm saying that you put in a solid performance at work, outside of work, in the gym, sparring, working on your side hustle. When was the last time you could look back and say, I gave it a shot? I had such a packed day. I'm so tired. I need to sleep. And when you have 7 of those days in a row, when you have 30 days in a row like that, 6 months in a row like that, magical things start happening. You can't be on and off. That microwave mentality ain't going to cut it. I always like to use this example. If you take a bag of popcorn, put it in the microwave for 5 seconds and then get it out, you're not going to see shit. The popcorn ain't going to be cooked. It ain't going to be ready. You've got to leave it in there for 2 minutes. Can't be start, stop, start, stop. You got to be on for a sustained period of time if you want to see shit. The initial period of anything is where most people quit because they don't see the results of their labor. And they're like, oh, hang on, this ain't working. Something's happening in the background. It's like when you plant a seed. You don't plant a seed today and then come back tomorrow. Where's the tree at, right? It don't work this way. But just because you don't see something happening above ground, it doesn't mean something is not happening below the ground. The roots are growing. You've got to lay the foundations. If your life isn't where you want it to be, you've got to lay the foundations. And so when you do the work, don't look at the result. Do the work, don't look at the result. Do the work, don't look at the result. Just focus on engaging in the work in the most productive manner. When you create enough value, the results will come. The more valuable you become to the marketplace, the more money you will earn. Focus on being as valuable as possible. Don't focus on, oh, where's the money at? Where's the Lambo? That will come. But don't focus on it. Remember, success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person. It's not something you chase. Okay, focus on building you. You need to go out there and get the experience. Yes, you can learn from other people's experience, but it's not a replacement. It's simply an addition. You still need to go out there and get your own experience. No one's going to make the cold calls for you. No one's going to backtest the market for you. No one's going to call the suppliers for you. You got to do all those things. All right, fellas? I really hope this video has provided you with some value. If it has, make sure that you drop a comment down below. Give this video a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Keep at it, fellas.